It was not by chance that this struggle came to be. The blame falls squarely upon my shoulders for giving evil the chance it needed, and therefore fulfilling an ancient prophecy. Raiden's Earthrealm champions had failed to stop the Deadly Alliance from fully resurrecting the mummified army of the Dragon King. In the end, only Raiden himself stood between Earthrealm and total destruction. Defying the Elder God's wishes, he alone challenged Quan Chi and Shang Tsung in mortal combat, Earthrealm's last hope for freedom. Raiden fought well against the two sorcerers, and it seemed as though victory was at hand. But the combined might of Quan Chi and Shang Tsung proved to be overwhelming, even for a Thunder God. Raiden was defeated. The Deadly Alliance had won. Their victory was short-lived. As suspicion and lust for power overcame both Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, the former allies turned on each other. The Deadly Alliance was no more. Quan Chi defeated Shang Tsung and reveled in his conquest. But it is said that there is only one true ruler of Outworld. And that ruler had returned. Onaga, former Emperor of Outworld, the Dragon King. The prophecy had been fulfilled. The Dragon King had indeed returned to Outworld to reclaim his army and impose his dominance. Death awaited all who stood in his way. And so it was that a new alliance was formed out of desperation. Sworn enemies joined forces to combat a greater threat. Raiden began to realize that even their combined might was not enough to defeat the Dragon King. There was only one chance left. Raiden's sacrifice was in vain, for the blast had little effect on the Dragon King. Now Onaga has what he needs to shape the realms as he sees fit. I was the fool who brought him this power. Only I can destroy this threat, born of deception.
Hello and welcome everybody, it's Lalo. Mortal Kombat Deception. This game came out back in October 2004. It is currently May of 2020. Hold on. So yeah, that makes this game about 16 years old. There's people out there who never even heard of this game. This is the 6th installment of the Mortal Kombat franchise, Mortal Kombat Deception, or Mortal Kombat 6, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, I will be doing a playthrough of this game, showing you what the arcade mode offers, what's it about, explain things. And yeah, I will be playing this for the PlayStation 2. And let's get started. Just let me put my coat on. Before we get started, I want to go show you guys in the option menu. As you can see, you can set up the difficulty. This game has Novice, which is the easiest, all the way to max if you're insane. I will be playing this on the medium difficulty. Chess combat, puzzle combat, runs to win, all that good stuff. And yeah. Oh, 2004. Man, does time fly by. Alright, so we have a total of 24 characters. I'm gonna go through from left to right and tell you about my opinion about the characters. First we got Jade. I love her. The female ninja with the stick, pole stick. Awesome. Thumbs up. Kenshi. I have mixed feelings about him since we already got somebody like Ermac who has like a telekinetic powers. To me, he's like a rip-off of Ermac. Just my opinion. Scorpion, I love him, awesome. Melina, I don't really like have played with her that much, but she's a classic ninja. You know, everybody knows who Melina is, so thumbs up. Baraka, awesome. Sub-Zero, awesome. Sindel, like I say about Melina, I don't really play as like I haven't really tried her out that much. But come on, she's Sindel, she's cool. Havoc, he makes his debut on this game, Mortal Kombat Deception. He's a very interesting character. To me, he's my favorite out of this game. I'm talking about out of the debut characters, I'm sorry. Cool. Raiden, I love his costume, awesome. Notice how he has the red glowing eyes? To me, that makes it even more awesome. Li Mei, well, don't really care about her. Cabal, come on. Ermac, I will be playing as this guy in my playthrough, showing you how awesome he is. Awesome. Nightwolf, awesome. Boraicho, mixed feelings about him, but all I can say is he's just there. Noob Smoke. Now this is very interesting. This game has two combat styles and one weaponry. Well, Noob Smoke is basically two characters mixed into one, which is very interesting. It's cool. I like it. Something new. Tanya, she first came in the Mortal Kombat 4. She made her return in Mortal Kombat Deception. Mixed feelings too. Shujinko, now you play as him in the Conquest mode, but in the arcade mode, I don't really care about him. Only when I play with him in the Conquest mode. So yeah. Hotaru didn't really get my attention that much. Same thing with Ashura. Dairu, same thing. Ken from Street Fighter. Cobra, my apologies. Darius, haven't really picked him up that much. Kira, all these characters right here, they're all new. I'll say the only new ones that got my attention is, like I said, Havoc, awesome. But in terms of these characters, I don't really care, you know. And last but not least, Liu Kang, awesome. Look at him. I do like to mention, he's the only character in this game who only has one fatality. Every character in this game has 2 fatalities, and this new thing called harakiri, which basically is a suicide. And yeah, enough with the talking. You heard my opinions about all the characters. Ermac, let's get started. So this is the tower. Pretty much gives you a preview of the fighters you're gonna fight and the stages. What you see in the bottom left, I don't know if you saw it, is currency for this game. This game has a crypt, which you get from winning matches playing conquest mode, and you can spend it right there on the crib. Ermac. So like I said, this game has 2 combat fighting styles and 1 weaponry. This is Ermac's second combat style. I don't know how to pronounce it right. Cho Li Fu. Yeah. And this is weaponry style. Every character has a grab or throw, whatever you want to call it. Do Ermax. Awesome. And what you can do is you can mix it up. You can even throw a couple combos and switch to the other fighting style. I'll show you an example. Ooh. What you just saw right there? Yeah, that's what it is. That's the new thing that Mortal Kombat Deception introduced, the Harakiri. In other words, it's suicide. Every character has one. Let's say they're kicking your butt and you don't want them to perform a fatality on you. You just press certain button inputs for that character and you'll perform the Harakiri. Pretty cool. This is a Deadpool arena. Very iconic, classic stage. This game has death traps or stage fatalities. I don't know if you guys can see the green water. That's the acid or the stage fatality in this game. Which I will be throwing Li Mei into.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys heard it. So yeah, and this game has stage fatalities. Almost every stage here, not all of them, but have stage fatalities or a hazard. Quan Chi's Fortress. I think it was Kenshi who we're gonna fight against.
Round 1. Fight.
Well, like I said about Kenshi, why need him when you have Ermac? I mean, look at this. They both have telekinetic powers. But to me, I think with Ermac, it's just much cooler and better. Come on, let me show you how to do it. Did y'all see that? He pretty much has the same move as Ermac. Ooh, that's punishable. I can knock Kenshi out the stage too. I don't know if you see it on the... As you can see on the timer, underneath the timer, on the left side, under the health bar, you can see it kind of flashing yellow. That means your opponent is dangered. or he's in position to be thrown at the stage fatality. And the red means, notice how it glows every time I attack or Kenshi attacks? That means you're vulnerable and you're wide open for another attack. Oh, I just realized the timer's running out. Oh. Another fun fact about this stage is this stage is from Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. This is Quan Chi's fortress, obviously. Cool fact is they added a stage fatality. They just kept the same theme. What's going on? Oh. Just trying to focus here, guys. Oh, I can't believe I lost. Ooh. Well, yeah, like as I was saying, that stage was on Mortal Kombat Deception, and they brought it back with a stage fatality. I'm gonna press start, and that's how you get whichever select fighter you have, it's alternative costume. I'm really gonna go in this time. As you progress to the ladder, the AI gets more challenging. 23%, 2 hits, awesome. This game has breakers too. You just hold the block button, which is R2 on the PS2, and you press forward to activate it. You only get 3. I already used 2. Fight. That's awesome right there.
Flawless victory.
Flawless victory. And we get 200 coins. You can see on the top left corner it has the difficulty 40%. That increases as every time you go to the next fight, etc., etc.
Round 1. Fight.
I don't know if you guys see the yellow line below Liu Kang's feet. That's a hazard right there. You can knock your opponent out. It won't kill him, it'll just take him to another stage. Awesome. We traded projectiles right there. I love this combo. 37%. I don't think this stage has a death trap. I don't see the red line. I love our max throw. Awesome. You can also get your opponent with a Max ground pound, full screen. Oh, try to do Max fatality. You gotta be in sweep position, which is about 3 feet, 4 feet away from your opponent. Some of the stages are classic stages, like the Deadpool. This game has the pit, the living forest, and this one too. That background says it all. If you play the old school Mortal Kombat, the arcade ladder, it's gonna bring back some memories. And they kept the original themes too, which I think is awesome. That's punishable. Ermac wins.
Round 2. Fight!
You see Raiden has a staff, has a weapon. I think you take more damage if you have your weaponry. I don't know, every time I get hit and I have my weaponry on, I seem to lose more health. Let's say if Raid is kicking my butt. There we go. Fatality. I rate 5 out of 5 in my opinion, which is average. You know, nothing really flashy, but at least it's gory, I'll tell you that. Ermac slams the opponent 2 times, and then the last slam, your opponent will break into pieces. I think this is match number 6.
Round 1. Fight!
This is a very strange level. As you can see, almost like vacation theme, but then it changes throughout the match. As you can see, even the trees change. They turn into snakes, which I guess has a light and dark vibe to it. Oh, and this stage has a stage fatality too. You just gotta get Kira close to the water. What it is if you throw him into the water, I think like your opponent gets consumed by piranhas, fish, whatever is in the water. Oh, how did I miss that?
Ermac wins. Round 2. Fight!
I guess the AI knows when you're trying to throw them in the stage fatality, so what they do is they just move to the side. Watch this.
Ermac wins.
Now that is brutal. Awesome stage. Noob Smoke. For some reason, you always fight them before you get to the boss, which I think in this game they're the sub bosses. Oh, I love this stage. I love the theme too. It's pretty industrial, you know. Yeah, this is when the AI will start sidestepping your combos, which is pretty annoying.
Smoke wins. Round 2. Fight!
Let's see if I can get him on the stage fatality. Uppercut. Okay. Yeah, every time I press a button, the AI will react to it. As you can See, I'm getting totally destroyed. I really want to throw my opponent to the death trap.
No smoke wins.
Another thing I like to mention is you press L2 and you can handicap yourself, which I don't know why you would do that. But just something to let you guys know. I don't think you get a reward by handicapping yourself, you know. The difficulty is at 55%. Do you guys know what it was before? Because it feels like it went from 20 or 50 that fast. Breaker. Come on, I grabbed you. You're definitely gonna go into that crushing thing. Ooh.
Smoke wins. Fight.
Ah, come on, man. Use my last breaker. Come on, you're gonna block all my combos? Ooh. If I lose, I will pick another character. Switch it up. Yeah, it's like every time I will attack, the AI will react to it. Almost like the old school Mortal Kombats. They know your every move. Whenever you punch them, they will just counter it.
Round one. Fight.
Come on. It's crazy, man. Ooh.
Wins. Fight!
Come on, I didn't even have time to react to that. I'm gonna do Ermac's second fatality. Ermac's second fatality is the same distance as the first fatality. You press back, down, circle. For some reason, I didn't get it. This right here is the boss, Onaga, the Dragon King. This match can be easy because in this stage it has this little diamond things you collect, as you can see on the background, which will stun Onaga for 2 seconds. So yeah, you just do that, rinse and repeat. You only get 6. I wouldn't recommend using projectiles against this guy. Ooh. That's awesome. I love that. Ooh. Yeah. I like it how now it's like, yeah. I think I'm down to my last 2. I'm gonna try to figure out how to. That's unavoidable. I think I already used all of them, so I'm going to rely on my hand-to-hand combat skills. Oh, so close. I don't know if you can see the spikes in the background, but that's a stage fatality. Of course, you can't knock Onaga into the spikes, but he can knock you out if you get too close. This guy's blocking my every attack. Ooh. Time's running out. So yeah, you can kind of make this match easy by collecting those little things I collected, which kind of stunned Onaga, but only for like 2 seconds.
Round 1. Fight!
5 hits, 17% damage. So far, oh, I was gonna say, so far he's not hit us. Ooh. Oh, he sidestepped the heck out of it. Oh, and I wasted one of those things. He actually kicked me to it. That seems to be working. Damn, that point has so much distance. Whew.
Round 3. Fight!
We're just gonna keep on doing that. That seems to be working. I love and hate that. I hate it that it does so much damage, but it looks cool, you know? There's one more. That's it. That's it of Onaga.
Wins.
500 points, coins, and you get your character's final ending right here.
In an outer chamber of the Dragon King's throne room, Ermac did battle with Liu Kang's enslaved comrades. Ermac was more than a match for the five warriors, but their defeat was not his objective. Liu Kang materialized and one by one freed their souls while Ermac occupied the rest. Eventually, all five were awakened from their enchantment and freed from Onaga's control. Ermac was pleased that his warriors' skills could for once bring about a noble outcome. He sensed, however, that an ominous force still shaped the destiny of the realms. It was everywhere. He could feel its influence on Onaga, though the Dragon King was oblivious to its manipulation. Time was running out. Ermac feared the celebration of this latest victory would be short-lived.
So you guys have it. Mortal Kombat Deception Arcade. You fight a total of 8 characters, and as you progress it gets difficulty. This game introduced stage fatalities, suicidals, which is a harakiri, and it's awesome too. So this game also offers mini games. Mortal Kombat Armageddon offered the Mortal Kombat and Conquest. This one has Conquest, chess combat, and puzzle combat, which I will be doing in the future. But as of now, this is what the arcade is, and hope you guys enjoyed it. That's it. See you in the next one.